My vision today I would like to share with you is to grow as a person and as a professional. To live life with the purpose to share the love of God through acts of service, learning to accept and appreciate all people, cultures, and background, and to readily meet challenges and to be open to new experiences that may stretch me yet lead me to new opportunities and experiences, and to always give my best as I am passionate in my field and will do all I can to enhance, help, and touch the lives of those that I meet. And lastly, to maintain a healthy balance between work life and sustaining meaningful relationships with family and friends. The three values that underpin my vision would be love, relationships, and foundations. To love is to unconditionally love people and embrace them for who they are, and to do unto them as I would want them to do unto me. To love people is something that I am very passionate about. And the following Bible verse is my personal favorite, one that I hope to follow throughout my personal and professional life. It is 1 Corinthians chapter 13 verse 4 to 7. Love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast, nor does it dishonor others. It is self-seeking, it is not easily angered, and it keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects and always trusts, always hopes and always perseveres. My second value is relationships. To devote my time to maintain good solid relationships with especially my family and friends based on love and trust. My father has always taught me that love equals time. I cannot love people and have a meaningful relationship with them without spending any time with them. Therefore, it is crucial for me to have a good balance between my work life and social life so that I may spend time with the people that I love. My third most important value is never forgetting my Christian and family values and the core teachings of my occupational therapy when making any decisions and conducting myself both on a personal and professional level. My first personal goal that I would like to share with you is to fulfill my passion for volunteering full-time in an organization that involves helping children with disabilities starting in December until I find a job, and then gradually volunteer part-time while I spend some quality time with my family and friends. Here are some of the strategies that I have. If I were to stay in Perth after I graduate or after I finish my course in December, I would look through websites and newspaper adverts for any volunteering positions available in organizations that would help children or the elderly. Next, I would apply to get a WA driving license, as most associations or organizations in WA would require volunteers to have a driving license. And next, I would also plan on keeping a diary to help manage my time to not only volunteer but also to spend some time with my family and friends, roughly about 2 to 3 hours a week. However, if I were to go back to Kuching, my hometown, I would most probably get in touch with the Kuching Autistic Association, in which I used to volunteer, to offer my services to volunteer 2 times a week and also volunteer and work alternate days at a play school in which I previously worked in, probably 3 times a week. And the next strategy I would also use is to continue to keep in touch with the managers and directors of the Autistic Association and with the play schools while I'm in Perth. And next also is to have dinner with my family and extended family every other weekend. My second personal goal is to get married to my partner in Kuching in our home church in 3 years' time after I graduate and have a stable job. One of the strategies that I would use is basically after graduation, I would have a discussion with my partner and we'll possibly discuss on where we would want to settle down. That is either in Perth or in Malaysia. And second is that probably after we get engaged, we would attend a marriage counseling course, as it is accustomed to our church that we have to go for a marriage course before we get married. And thirdly, we will start saving money by setting aside 10% of our monthly salary for the wedding, and also seek parental guidance for financial advice. And also, after we get engaged, I would probably start looking for buying a house together, and hopefully the house would be preferably close to both our families. That's if we stay in Kuching. And next, for my first professional goal is to be employed as an occupational therapist, working with either children with disabilities or older adults in aged care or mental health in Perth or in Melbourne by March 2013 after I graduate. One of the strategies that I will use is that while I'm at a pediatric placement or an aged care placement or mental health placement, I would probably do the following, such as model my supervisors, being very proactive during my placements, and making sure that I make use of most of my learning opportunities to be good in this field, and also to develop rapport with my supervisors and asking them for advice on how to apply for jobs, and if I really like the placement, also expressing my interest to work for them, and hopefully if much rapport is built with the supervisors, most probably asking them on whether they can be my mentor. And next, it would be probably to also regularly attend interest groups and also networking, building up on my networking skills, and attending CPDs. Apart from that, also registering with the OTWA and APRA associations as soon as I receive my certificate of completion for my OT degree, and also hopefully get my permanent residency by then. Another strategy would be making use of the Curtin Career Centre and Employment Centre to help me prepare for to write a well-written resume, and also looking out for more allied health agencies or associations that work closely with occupational therapists online, and maybe also looking for other jobs that also have the same skills that OTs may possess and that could suit the criteria that I'm looking for and passionate for in these fields by December 2013. Lastly, my second professional goal is to open a private business in 5 years' time in Kuching with a group of passionate friends to help enhance the lives of children with disabilities and to educate families. One of the strategies that I will use is to basically learn of programs developed through the variety of exposure and experiences from placements and probably through volunteering work that basically work with children. And secondly, is to keep close contact with friends that basically have the same passion as me, especially those who are from other allied health professions, so that we could probably also brainstorm on how we may open or run the business, and also by making use of most of my opportunities that I have as a student through networking and developing rapport with the people that I meet at university, placements, and also by attending as much as I can to pediatric interest groups, and that someone also would probably mentor me and support me on working towards this goal. And last but not least, also to work in a few pediatric private practices to get an idea of how their business is run, and also to learn from the director on how I could start my own private practice. And last but not least, I personally believe through the support of my family, friends, mentors, and colleagues, my personal and professional goal may be achieved. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed the presentation of my vision statement and personal and professional goals.